Hey guys, I'm back. Zoe Pate, welcome in. So hey, Grand Risings, Divine Beginnings. Here come the boys. If y'all don't mind, please tap the screen, share out the live. Thank you. So how's everyone's week been? I feel like I haven't seen you guys in like forever. Grand Rising. Hey Carrie D, how are you? Hi Bobby. Come on. Transformative. Good. Go lay down. Aw, I'm doing amazing. 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 Hey, Raul. I'm going to go ahead and cleanse our space, guys, and then I'm going to play for a few minutes before I get started into our guided meditation. Okay, you're going to keep the comments very clean, please. I am using Palo Santo. Again, please tap the screen, guys. Share out the live. Otherwise, they will not push this live at all. Hey, Dapper. Thank you for the donuts. Thank you for the finger hearts. I appreciate it. When we take a deep breath, we will be breathing in through our nose, exhaling from our mouth. Ciao. Hello. Calling on all of the elementals from the north, east, southwest, air, fire, water, earth, the celestial beings, as well as Mother Gaia. Hi, Jordan. Protect our space. Protect our beings. Protect our instruments. May any portals be open. May everything stay of love and light. Can you all hear the ambient sounds in the background? Thank you all for the thumbs up. Tallulah, welcome in. I know, it feels like forever since I've been on. Our guided meditations are a meaningful and beautiful life. Hi, Chase. Falling in love with yourself and living a joyful life and staying positive. Thank you, Nelson. Yes, please tap the screen, share out the live. Take a deep breath in Release. Let me know how it is for the sound on both sides. If it's too loud, let me know. IT. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. Release. Hi, Philippines. Another deep breath in. Release. a deep breath in. Hold it. Release. With each breath you take, feel yourself sitting deeper in the present moment. We call to the east for air, the winds of new beginnings and clarity and inspiration. I call to the south, fire, the flame of passion, vitality, and joy. I call to the west, water, the current of love, healing, and flow. I call to the north, earth, the grounding of strength, wisdom, and abundance. And I call to spirit, the great weaving of all things to guide and protect this journey. From the east, an eagle soars in, wings stretched wide, offering vision and perspective. From the south, a lion steps forward, radiant with courage and fire of the heart. From the west, a dolphin leaps from the waters, reminding you of laughter and connection. From the north, a sturdy bear walks in, bringing grounding, comfort, and resilience. Take a deep breath in. Release. Above you, celestial beings shine like golden stars. Seraphim, ancestors, and guides, surrounding you in a protective circle of light. Imagine yourself standing at the entrance of a luminous forest. Sunlight filters through emerald leaves, and golden beams warm your skin. Each step you take feels light, effortless, and as if the world and the earth is lifting you forward. As you walk, the eagle circles overhead, reminding you to rise above negativity. You see your life from a higher perspective. Small worries shrink into tiny shadows when seen from the skies. The lion pads beside you, its tail swishing with pride. It whispers, joy is your natural state. Choose it boldly. You feel its confidence moving into your body, and your chest expands with courage and warmth. You come upon a sparkling river where the dolphin splashes. It calls you in to play. You step into the cool water, letting it wash away heaviness, doubt, and stress. Feeling yourself laughing, free, weightless as water embraces you. Finally, you step into solid ground, and the bear is waiting. You sit with this great being, leaning against its strong body, feeling rooted and safe. The bear hums a deep vibration into the earth, and you know you carry this stability with you always. Repeat out after me, either silently or aloud. I choose joy in every moment. My spirit radiates light, love, and positivity. I am strong, guided, and filled with gratitude. Taking a deep breath. Release. We thank the eagle, the lion, the dolphin, bear, and your celestial guides. We thank the east, south, west, north, and spirit. You see their energy return to the greater circle of life, leaving a spark of joy in your heart, the joy that has always been there, that'll remain. Because once you've received this joy, no one can take this joy away. You bring your awareness back to your breath. Breathe in deeply. Release. And when you're ready, open your eyes, carrying joy like a flame that will light your path all day long. Namaste, Ashe, Aho, and Amen. I hope you all enjoyed our first meditation of the morning. And that one is entitled Living a Joyful Life and Staying Positive. How are we feeling? Good. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Good. I want you to stay in that moment. Relax and refresh. Good. How was the sound bath? Can you all hear it? Good. Breathe in deeply, filling in your lungs. Exhale gently, letting your body soften again. This time, feel the weight of worries melt from your shoulders. This is your sacred time to be fully here, fully alive. Again, we call to the east, the winds of air, clarity, vision, and presence. To the south, the flames of fire, passion, creativity, and courage to shine. The west, the waters, flow peace and freedom from worry. The north, we speak with the earth for grounding, abundance, and a meaningful path. And I call to spirit, the great weaving of all directions, to hold this journey in light. From the east, the eagle soars high, showing you how to rise above and see the beauty of the whole, of the collective. From the south, a radiant horse gallops in, carrying the joy of freedom and wild spirit. From the west, a gentle dolphin leaps from silver waters, reminding you to laugh, play, and release burden. From the north, a wise turtle arrives, steady and eternal, teaching us patience and peace in the present moment. Above, your celestial guides shine like radiant constellations, their light wrapping you in love and reassurance. Imagine yourself walking through a golden field at sunrise. The air is fresh, kissed with dew, and each step you take is deliberate and slow. Your feet sinking into the earth, anchoring you into the here and now. The eagle circles overhead, lifting your gaze. From above, you see that every moment, joys, struggles, mysteries, form a breathtaking tapestry of meaning. The horse runs beside you, its mane flowing like fire. You swing into its back, feeling exhilaration and joy. The horse carries you with ease, whispering, "Life is meant to be lived with beauty, not burden." You arrive at a sparkling shoreline where the dolphin greets you with laughter. It splashes playfully, showing you that joy exists in simplicity. As droplets fall upon you, they dissolve every worry clinging to your body. At the far edge of the beach, the turtle waits. You sit beside it, and time itself slows. Its ancient eyes gaze into yours as if to say, "There's only this moment, and this moment is enough." Above you, celestial beings pour down shimmering light, filling you with peace. Every cell of your being glows with meaning, beauty, and joy. Repeat gently to yourself, "I live fully in this present moment." My life is beautiful, meaningful, and filled with joy. Worry has no place in my heart. I am free. Each breath I take is sacred, and it is enough. We give thanks to eagle, horse, dolphin, turtle, and the celestial guides. We thank the east, south, west, north, and spirit for their blessings. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Feel your body connected to the earth. When you're ready, open your eyes, carrying this peace into your day. Knowing that you're free to live meaningfully and joyfully, moment by moment. Namaste, Ashe, Aho, and Amen. How are we feeling? Hi, Keithley. Hey, Artful. So as we speak with each other, like on a daily basis, right? We see each other Monday through Friday. We know that everyone is evolving. I'm evolving, my techniques are evolving, modalities are changing, I'm adding things in, I'm moving things over to the side. And I am just so happy that you guys are here with me on this journey. Thank you, Lavette. Good morning, Regina. Yes, I am Dr. Mika. ABD, all but dissertation. I won't really feel like it until after my dissertation is approved and you guys are able to purchase it. Hey, Emerald. Hey, Amorphous. Thank you. Yes, someone said it on this side. You all know that I dual cast both on TT and over on YTube as well. Yeah, we finished all of our doctoral program coursework. So now all I have left is my dissertation, and I start that in October, but not before we have our first retreat. We have exactly 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Embrace it all, Dr. TWABD. Yes. I don't want anybody saying when we're celebrating in a year from now, when I'm like, yes, I had my hooding ceremony. But, well, didn't you already say that about a year ago? Yes. I meant that I did half of my work. It's already done. I'm over the halfway point. Good morning from the Bay. Welcome in, Bold Bougie Auntie. How are you? Thank you, PBR. Those of you who are coming on to this year's retreat, are you all ready? Are you excited? Well, Diamond, we already know you're going to be there to go live. Technically, my graduation for my, just say it's official, yes. I is ready. I am ready too, guys. These next 2 weeks can't go by fast enough, but I really want to relish in the fact that I have some free time now. So you all, Energy says she's sitting at the airport right now waiting. I know that's right. I have some free time now, guys. So if you all would like any private sessions, I am doing them day and night. I know I'm normally asleep, but last night I had the most amazing session that started at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We did not finish until after 11, but it was a nice ending to the day. It was beautiful. It was amorphous. It was. I really enjoyed our time last night. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Welcome back, honey. So, if y'all are wondering, can you go to one of our retreats? Yes, but you must be a client, an established client who's actually working through some things and doing the work. I pair you up with other people. Oh yeah, that's perfectly fine, as evidenced by um, hey Sparkle Fart, established client working on yourself. Um, thank you. And I pair you up with other people who are also working alongside you, just to make sure that everyone who is at the retreat, you all are like literally um, comfortable, able to relax and actually get the healing that you're coming for the retreat for. So if I know one is, very introverted, I'm not going to put you in a setting with a bunch of extroverts, because it's going to make you feel like you can't open up. So just as our lives are safe spaces, so are our retreats. And they're called the Golden Ticket Healing Getaway Retreats for a reason. You remember how Willy Wonka put that out there? And if you get the golden ticket, it's up to you. The way things that were ran this year will be completely different from next year. You got your mat and started on your Qigong. But you don't have to bring your mat because I have all of that too. I love you, Bobby. Hey, brother. This is my first retreat. Yes, this year will be my first retreat that I'm hosting. I'm very excited about it. Um, can't wait. Hello, Jante. De nada. Thank you. As I said, it's sort of like, oh, excuse me. Um, you're free to speak, Zeller, as long as you keep it respectful. It's the evolution of the business. It's the evolution of me as a healer, as a shaman. Yeah, so I'm excited for it. I'm glad that I have the people who are meant to be here. Um, goodbye, Zeller. Yeah, if you need a session, go to my website, www.elysiumlbc.com, and book a session. I don't talk that stuff on my platform. Yes, Regina. I hope to see you guys making sessions soon. I have some new crystals in, guys. So, crystal consultations, definitely make sure you're booking them, because these crystals are beautiful and they're not going to stick around here much longer. I mean, just amazing. A few of them have already sold. You too, Dorothea. Thank you for coming in. Hello. Anash. I hope I said it right. Thank you for the headband. Vanita Applebaum. Can't wait for your dragonfly. Hello from India. Thank you. Well, Brian, I have some beautiful ones if you would like some. But I know you have a hookup up there. But I wouldn't mind sending you some love in a box. As I said, last night was a late night, but beautiful night. And believe it or not, as soon as I got off the phone with my boo last night, I fell right asleep. Thank you. Hey, Malik. 6, 7. Okay. I'm talking to two different platforms, Chris. So if it doesn't make any sense, it's because I'm talking to two different sides of people. Why do people come in here and think that I am afraid of Jesus Christ? Why do you guys really feel that spiritualist? I'm just gonna, let me just stop something real quick. Okay, let me break something down for you. This is an educational moment. Okay? Yes, Lavette, I do. Let me just break something down for you. Spirituality and religion go hand in hand. Okay? We just talk to God who is around us. If you don't know, you have to be ignorant to not know that God is in everything. If you think that God exists only in a building, get off my platform right now. Okay? God made man in his image, which means that you look like God, you look like God, you look like God. We are God. God is right here. He's not some entity just floating around up there and smiting people and doing this and has vengeance and all of this other stuff. Like, you have no idea how closed-minded you are to believe that. When I walk outside, when I'm looking right here at this tree, that tree lets me know that God exists. When I'm looking right here and I have interaction with other humans, beings, because you don't have to be human, who knows what we are, right? This is an exchange. We are having church, okay? And you have to be something type of ignorant to not know that meditation is prayer. And who am I meditating to? I'm going within because God is where? Here. Okay? I'm going within because that is where God exists. So don't come in here with that ignorant shit. Okay? And yes, shamans do curse. All right? I say the Most High because I am inclusive of everyone's spiritual beliefs. It's called inclusivity. We don't exclude you for your belief systems. We include you. I read energy. People lie. We lie. This ain't never told me a lie. Frequencies don't lie. But when someone comes in here and they make these comments, right? They make these comments. Thank you, Bobby. I love you, Bubby. They make these comments like, you know what I mean? Like, God save your soul. My soul is already saved. I was saved as a child. I gave my life to the Most High a long time ago. I just stopped reading from a book that was written by a man. And I started looking within and looking and opening up this, something that they try to keep blocked with all of these artificial things that we put into our bodies. You feel me? And if I said something that upset you, I'm not going to apologize for what I said. I will apologize for the delivery. Okay? Because I meant every word that I've said since I've been on this live. I just don't have time for that type of foolery. I don't have that type of low vibration. I don't have time for that type of ignorance because there's so much of it around us that we need to be pouring love into this world, not judgment, not anger, not the H word, okay? Love, transcendence. That's what we need more of. No one in here is no one in here is blind to what's going on and outside of this virtual world that we live in right now, that we're in right now. We know that there is something outside that is trying to cause dissonance, where we are trying to create resonance and keep that flow of positivity going. You feel me? Yes, it is. It's in my mission statement. In a world full of negativity, choose love, love on purpose. In a world full of negativity, choose love, love on purpose. Live with intentionality. Live intentionally to love others. Give out the love that you seek in others. And if you can't find it in others, guess what? Look in the mirror, because you are love. That's good, reroll. My mother was as well. I just love how people come in and try to goat you with some type of random comment. And I'm just like, all right, you're nudist, that's your thing. Thank you, Bobby. But it's just, it grinds my gears. And I just have to say it like that. I'm telling my age. But it really does. That type of behavior, that type of stuff, you're not telling us anything that we don't know. And I say bless you as well. That's good, reroll. High Ascension. Yeah, and I'm just so like, I guess I can say I'm over it. I am. I'm over the negativity, guys. I'm in a vibration that is right here. And if you're right here, I'm sorry. You're going to stay right here until you elevate to where I'm at. Yes. If you elevate all of that, transmute it into love. Transmute it into love. I tell my people every day that I work with who are working with rage. If believe it or not, I have rage. You have the power to make it stop, Zen, right? I have rage. I have so much rage inside of me, which is why I love so hard, because I have balance. I choose to live on this side of positivity because I know how dark I can be. I make that choice. It is an everyday choice that you have to make situationally every single moment of your life. You're saying that as if what? I should be upset because you called me liberal? Anyway, I make this choice. And I'm sarcastic as hell. I am. That's how I communicate, through sarcastic humor, sometimes a little dark humor. I'm human, living, I'm spiritual, living a human experience, right? Ever hear that? Yeah. I'm in tune with my superpowers. You either meet me or beat me, but if you're not meeting me, I don't have time for it. But I will tell you that I am here to help you, help guide you on your path to letting go of past trauma so that you can harness that rage that you may have inside and transmute it into love and be a complete, balanced, holistic individual that is working every single day. Exactly, Ascension. I have been through everything that I've been through in my life cycle. And I'm going to tell you, ancestrally, I'm Jewish and black. That alone should tell you the level of, I don't want to say it on here because I don't want someone to get offended, but I said I was B and B. Okay? So if anyone has any stuff deep rooted ancestrally in them, I got that. Okay? You know what happened with both sides. It's a lot of trauma passed on ancestrally, just in my lineage. They're action words that I don't care to say on here because I don't want anyone to take it the wrong way and run with it. But my ancestors were abused in different ways, right? So I'm just going to let you know. Why? So you can come try to harvest me? No, thank you. Um, so it's like those type of things that you have to harness, and I take it and I transmute it into love because I choose to do that. I had a discussion with someone about free will. Is it really free? When you're working and walking your life path that is on your path of purpose, you will easily find that free will is not free. It's a choice that you make. And when you make the right choices, right? Now I'm going to sound like the oracle, because there's red pill, blue pill. You have a choice to make. Whichever one you make decides the trajectory that your life path is going to go in. And when you make the right choices, because I am a firm believer that we are sent here over and over and over again until we get it right. Until we get it right. Until you find the lesson, you start walking in your purpose, and you fulfill your life's purpose. You feel your being's purpose, and then you transcend to the next realm. Bye. You know what I mean? So then you transcend to the next realm, right? This is my last time here. And I can tell you why, because I've had a few impasses where the flesh came beating at me. My spiritual path, you all know that I'm making decisions. I'm walking on this path, right? And I'm making this decision to be the shaman that I was born to be. And I'm making this decision to sacrifice certain things, the ego, right? When you learn to let go of the ego and your free will are tied together. And they might be talking over someone's head, but if you really get me, you'll understand what I'm saying. When you learn that free will is actually your ego, and you learn to let go of that, and you just follow your intuition. I always say your intuition, I always point back here, because it's that voice in the back of your head that you hear, or it's right here in your gut, that feeling that you get, or when you have that hot flash over your face and your face gets, it's your body telling you, because we are frequencies, guys. And when you are going in the right direction, you will know, because I had some choices to make. Was I going to stop this and go back to corporate America because of a need that my family had in the moment? Or was I going to continue on with this and continue to walk by faith, and to continue to walk in my purpose, to continue to do the things, and to continue to face the judgment, to continue to face the looks that I get from people, to continue to face, the ostracization, because this is a lonely life, guys. It is a lonely life when you thinking of it with just the ego. A lot of this life I'm going to have to do alone. So I had to become very comfortable with me. I had to get over my fear of being alone. Fear will hold you like a chokehold, okay? It will stop you from ascending to the next level. It will stop you from from evolving into who you're supposed to be. Fear is the number one thing that is leading the world right now. Fear. Transparency is a choice. It's a life choice. It's not something that you do. I'm just being transparent. Are you? Or are you jumping on a bandwagon of a word? Because everybody falls into these wordplay cycles, right? Like demure, stuff like that. Like the word trigger. I have an emotional response to things, right? Trigger is one of those buzzwords. Wordplay, right? Transparency requires work. Transparency is not something that you just wake up one day and be like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to be transparent today. No, you have to work at it. I'm letting you know now, it's hard work living a transparent life. You know, it is. Because it's a level of IDGAF that you have no idea about. When you realize that transparency is literally, I don't give a personified. Bye, Carlos. Do you understand what I'm saying? It is. Because I have to be transparent with you, which means that I'm going to hurt your feelings if you ask me a question and you're not prepared for the answer. Which means that I'm going to catch you off guard when we're having a conversation because I don't care how you feel about whatever it is that I have to say. At the same time, I love you enough to not care about an opinion because everyone has one. If that makes sense. Y'all let me know. I say it all the time and I think people just they gloss over it and it gets dismissed, you know? I'd rather you hurt my feelings than lie to me. You know, I plan on being the doctor that shows you the right way. I am the doctor that will show you the right way. You got choices. What are you going to do? Because behind truth, there is still variations of the truth. There's no variation of transparency. You can either see through it or you can't. I'd rather you hurt my feelings with a blunt, transparent answer or the truth than lie to me to try to save my feelings or just lie to me because there's no reason to lie to me at all. One, it really doesn't matter because I know when you're lying. I read energy. I just like, I just look at people. I'm like, why do you even try? Like, come on, let's do this again. Did you do it or no? I already know the answer if I'm asking you the question. Hi, sissy. I'm just being transparent with you. I can feel it. I can read your body language. Yes, it is. Anytime, Sonia. Any suggestions? Yeah. Go to my website and book a session. And when my book is done, purchase it. It'll be done soon. I specialize in behavioral modification, guys. That's up to you, Megan. And I wasn't using that as an opportunity. I'm just keeping it completely real with you. Hey, Mike. Hey, Day Two. Hey, sis. It's what I do. And I'm freaking amazing at it because I've been doing it all of my life. When I stopped denying my spiritual gifts, a whole new world opened up to me. And that's where Love Bug Central came from. My mom, if you really want to know, she told me not to stop loving because there were people who need to know that unconditional love exists. And I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over and over again. But not everyone has heard my story, you know? And I'm not being egotistical when I say that I'm amazing at what I do. I know because it's my gift to help people heal. I am who I am. I'm a healer. And I'm phenomenal at what I do. I am growing, I'm evolving every day. The more I embrace, the more I can help. The more I can assist you with your healing. If you don't believe me, my mother-in-law is right there. She just told you. She agrees. Exactly, Dragon. You must first, in order to live a life of transparency, let me tell you, when I made the choice, it started with my best friend. It started with my best friend. My best friend and I were having a conversation. And I said to him, in order for us to exist in each other's world, we have to be completely transparent. Because there's so much out here. And my best friend helps me on my journey because my best friend is also a very spiritual being. Hi, Mama. You know, and that's what started my thought processes of what transparency is. It means that I can own up to the lies that I've told. I can hold myself accountable for the lying being that I was. I can own up to the horrible being that I was at one point in time in my life. The ego-driven, money-driven, power-hungry corporate person who had all of her priorities effed up. And I had to look at that part of me and allow it to unalive. In order for you to grow, a part of you must die. Notice I said ego-driven. Doesn't mean that it doesn't pop up every now and then, because when I get competitive, that is ego. Yeah, people, look, I am very open about, and I love the fact that you're open about your mental health. Yes, I'm very married. I have been for a long time. Married my best friend. You know? So when I decided to live a life of transparency, I had to look in the mirror and do the work. Yeah. And I couldn't pick and choose, and I can't pick and choose what parts of me I want to heal, because I won't be a holistic being if I pick and choose, because then you're holding on to stuff that causes illness in your body. Now, if you don't know my story, a few years ago, I was slowly being unalived by a condition that I coexist in this body with. Okay? From 2016 up into 2021, my body was actively going through the process of slipping away. Then 2021 happened and my heart stopped twice. A part of you, in order for you to grow, a part of you must DIE. Well, I DIE'd twice, 2 nights in a row when I was in the ICU. Right? That's when I heard the voice of the Most High. And it wasn't a voice like what we hear. It was a frequency that I heard of everything that said, no, it's not your time. That's when I tied together that we have free will. We have so much free will that when you lose your will to live, your heart can stop. Can you grasp that? The gravity of that? We have so much free will that when you lose your will to live, my heart stopped for 3 seconds. And I said, I'm done. I told my husband before I even had the EGD done that led to me becoming septic that I was tired. Right? Prior to my last surgery that I'd had, it was a massive surgery I had in December of 2020, which caused me to then have to have another procedure in 2021 in January. Right? And this is how stuff started piecing together for me. When you hear the sound of everything, and it's not a voice, but it formulates a word that you can comprehend, right? And it's everything. C major. C major. Said, no, it's not your time. Second night, I said, no, I have plans for you. Third night, I heard a voice that said, you have to be strong. The day Kamala was being sworn into office, I was looking up and I said, oh, that's my sorority sister. My cardiologist walked in and gave me the news that hit me like a ton of bricks. Your heart is perfectly healthy. I have no medical reason for why this happened to you, except for the fact that you lost your will to live. I sat with that for, it has to be about 6 weeks before I even spoke of it to my husband. And I said, babe, this happened to me when I was in the hospital. And my husband, God bless him, he just looked at me and said, okay, so what are you going to do? How do you feel about it? And I said, I'm going to find out what that was that I heard and why did I hear it. And I'm going with it. And I have been full throttle ever since. And my thirst for knowledge of the universe and how it works. And I know as a healer, you know, like it's in my hands. If you don't believe me, ask the people who I've helped. They're in the chat. They're in the chat on both sides. Okay? I'm just going to put it like that. It's in my hands. It's in here. And the more I learn, the more I teach you all, the more I start finding more frequencies that sound so magical, right? That I want to share all of this with you. It's how I have written almost 100 meditations over the past 6 weeks. It's how I've been able to do all of this along with finishing up my schoolwork and taking care of that woman back there who has dementia, and be able to juggle my business with me grounding, with being a wife, with being a daughter, being a granddaughter, with being a best friend, with being a lover, with being all of that, and how I've been able to do all of that because I found my will to live. I found my purpose and I found my passion, and it was always right here. Right? I found my passion. It was always here and right here. And I unlocked something here to now I am a testimony that the frequencies freaking work, people. The frequencies work. I went from being right there looking at the Grim Reaper right here in my face saying, I'm taking you with me. Okay? You saw it on my person. My mother-in-law went through this with me. Okay? I have people that have been in my life that are here right now, that have been in my life all my life listening, that watched me transform into the being that I am today. And my God, I am so grateful for discernment. I am so grateful for the fire and the passion that I have. I'm so grateful for the rage that I have inside of me, because that's what fuels me to be the love that I am. And when you learn to transmute all of that and you learn to unlock this, when you unlock this, it unlocks everything else, guys. In my body, I am healthy. I am off of 20 plus medications. And instead of going to see my doctor every 2 weeks and every week and every month and every 3 months, now I'm seeing my doctor twice a year because of a lifestyle that I chose. And that's a holistic lifestyle, but it's also a life of transparency. Because when you are transparent, there is a lot that just goes away. A lot of illness that I've healed that was in my body, literally eating me up because I was holding on to past stuff. And the weight of all of that. That's all I have to say, guys. I need to go get Mary ready. I have openings this weekend and over the next week and a half. I won't be available for private sessions between the 24th and the 30th. And I'm not sure about after the 1st because my cousin is having a baby and I must be there for her. But I am going to take my bowls with me. I'm going to see if I can find... Yes. If you see how I looked 10 years ago, actually I'm going to put 15 years ago to now, you wouldn't believe I'm a 50-year-old woman with a grandson and a lot of adopted grandkids and a lot of adopted children. I wasn't meant to be the mother of one. I was meant to be the mother of many. I've lost every child that I tried to bring into this world. I've lost so many people that I've loved, but I lost them so that I could find what I have right now. And so that I could be available to show you guys what real love looks like. Thank you. It's Jade. I have new crystals. If you'd like a crystal consultation, set one up. I need to sell them, get them out of here, get them to you. Dr. Mika in the making. Dr. Mika ABD. I'm owning it. Yeah. Dr. Watkins. ABD. For now. Just for now. Soon it'll be Dr. Watkins DHA. "31 Voices" will be hosted by Jay to the Donna this Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. For those of you who are going to see us on Sunday, thank you for allowing me to share my story with you all. Thank you for allowing me. And I'm so happy dude came in and was like, you know, said what they said about the religious stuff that they said in there. I'm happy they did because it opened up the door for me to just be transparent with you this morning. All right? I'll see you guys Monday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, Monday. You won't see me. I have an appointment Monday morning. So I'll see you guys Tuesday morning, Monday night. We'll put it that way. I'll see y'all Monday night. Okay? Because I have an appointment Monday morning. Okay? I love you guys. Remember, in a world full of negativity, to choose love, love on purpose. You know the website. Schedule your appointment. Private sessions, they're different from one here. I appreciate you all, and thank you all for showing up, not just for me, but for yourselves. All right? In a world full of negativity, choose love and what? Love on purpose.